Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Michael Pineda will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Fasten your seatbelt. First two pitches of the game. Boom, a double. And now a single to first and third. And I haven't even sat down and taken my jacket off yet.
From the stretch, Mookie Betts stands in as he looks at ball one here. Runners are at first and third with none out. Driven nicely into the gap. In to score, the runner from third. Pedroia rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Now, how do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Hard liner toward short. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Drew Pomeranz starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's coming off his 10th win of the season. And you start getting that number 10, you start breaking out of that single digits, you start feeling good about yourself. I think he's at that point now where he's starting to trust his stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing if he trusts it in this ball game as well.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting second.
So striding in, Carlos Gonzalez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Aaron Judge.
A called strike over the outside corner.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers. Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. Gonzalez is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They'll get right back to work where they left off yesterday.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Cabrera. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking down there at the milkman, Melky Cabrera. I love how this guy plays defense. Started his career in the middle of the field playing center, and then he's gone to both sides. He's got the arm, and he's got the versatility to play all the different positions. He's a really good defender.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's gone 3 for 6. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Rowanda Carter gets him to retire the side. Now batting, Melky Cabrera. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Well, that curveball's on the outside half. You usually shoot it the other way, but he stayed with it. And because he got the barrel in the right place, he still got a base hit.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The second for one on to Belt, and they turn to a double play. Here's Didi Gregorius. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Pitch on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Gregorius has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. One away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Outside, 2-1. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mookie Betts. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded to short. Gregorius is there. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Starlin Castro.
The batter, number 14.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No outs, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Man, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Aaron Judge is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Striding in once again, Chris Carter. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Holt takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder number.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He reaches the 20 mark in doubles with that last 2-bagger. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Now another 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Nunez.
Popped up. Carter is over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in. He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Swing and a looper to left. Headley ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, shortstop.
Ready for another chance. Brock Holt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses, ball 1. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. So here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Yankees, the shortstop.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman Belt. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch. Starlin Castro is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading
Comes
off
into
for
this
Boston,
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The catcher,
into the box,
number 3,
Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Drilled right back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. On to Carter, and it's in time for a double play.
Now batting, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Aaron.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The next 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, another hit. You talk about a pitcher who threw well and got a win in his last start. Total opposite right here. He hasn't thrown the ball very well. They've been hitting him pretty good, and at the moment, he stands to be the guy that's going to get the loss.
Chris Carter is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gary Sanchez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. 34 home runs now on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Right fielder.
And now
Mookie
pitch on the way.
Betts.
Mookie Betts is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Sanchez is camped under this one. One gone.
Now batting.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Out of play. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he lays off for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox strike for a run thanks to the Dustin Pedroia blast. Here's Melky Cabrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Left fielder.
And he lays off there 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Now
Here's
batting,
Chase Headley. 0
third
for 2
baseman.
here to start the afternoon. Matt
Headley.
Barnes takes over
Your
on the mound
attention,
here
please.
with nobody out in the
Now
6th
pitching
inning.
for Boston,
First pitch fastball
number
swung on
68,
and missed 0-1.
Matt
Well, you
Barnes.
see there on the graphic, make it 21 doubles now on the year. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now
Ready
batting,
once again,
the
Didi
shortstop.
Gregorius.
Didi
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1. And that misses 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 1 out and a runner on third. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. Aaron Hicks will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman.
Ripped down the line. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they tack on 1 more to make it 7-3 now. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. Brandon Belt will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Brock Holt is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks going back. Still going back. Gone!
In any other game, hitting 4 home runs might feel great, but they've hit 4 and they're still losing. Tough to figure, but the math doesn't lie.
Anthony Swarzak comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Into the box, Sandy Leon. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting. Left fielder.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the
Your
bullpen.
attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 45.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is lifted out to left. Cabrera's there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Chad Paul takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is digging in and looking for more. Aaron Judge. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Chris Carter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he continues to swing the bat well as this is into center field for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Here's Melky Cabrera, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Here's Chase Headley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he will look at a called 3rd strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, Shortstop.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swinging a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yankees leave him loaded. They'll try and hold him in the field. Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Yankees hold the advantage here in the eighth inning over the dreaded Red Sox as you get a look at our line score here from the stadium. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Down in order. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. His prior history versus this arm, 1 for 4. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Starlin Castro. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. 1 out, nobody on. Dribbled up the line. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Brandon Belt will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Lifetime line against Chapman, 0 for 4. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's Brock Holt now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Chris Young will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. In there, 0-1. You see the average starting play at .318. 13 home runs, 27 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one. Chapman ready, the 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet.
High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. Michael Pineda hangs win number 11 on his line.